My dear listener and reader, I am Kryon. Today I want to tell you about the starting points that people of different ages have in this life. If you think about the oldest part of the population, those born in the 40s and 50s, they have lived in a completely different world. Their parents have been low vibrational. Of course, there are exceptions, but generally speaking, both their parents and their lives have been low vibrational. There are exceptions in every age group, and even in old age you can wake up and find your true self. Then those who awaken as they get older are usually old souls who bring their own wisdom, love, and light to the younger generations and to their own generation as well. This is how every age group, including the oldest ones, have always done their best in their lives when it has been possible for them. Then there have been these old patterns that are still there, unless they have been consciously cleaned. Of course, it affects their perceptions of life and feelings during this time. Then if we come to the part of middle-aged adults, there are many more awakenings there than in the older population. These people wake up to notice the need for change, rise energetically in their vibrational frequency, and begin to transmit the love and light they themselves receive. This group is very strongly awakening right now and is very strongly supported. Of course, they also have things inherited from their parents that are still there on the cleaning list, but in any case, their situation is significantly better. Let's come here to the youth section. When you look at them, young people have a strong desire to find themselves. In this process of discovery, excesses easily occur, but they are part of this development. Young people want to take a stand, be seen, and influence, protest, but this part is also a part of the population that is very sensitive to spiritual influences. That's why many young people, after trying different things, then end up in this world of light. They accept light and love and start to implement in a good way their own activity, their own ability to pay attention and desire to improve the world. There are also many incarnated and previous indigo children in this group who are now beginning to fulfill their soul plan and mission in this life. Then there are these new age kids. They are born with great gifts and are as if ready to open to these gifts that they have brought here. They really have a lot of love and light. This then affects everything around them, parents, family, and everyone they meet in life. However, a very sensitive child with a very high vibrational frequency may still experience difficulties in a kindergarten or school, where his special characteristics may not be taken into account so well. It is naturally quite heavy for such a well-developed child, who has potential to much greater than what the age level would require under normal conditions. Among these children there are many incarnates who are born at this time to help the earth, humanity, and living beings in this awakening process. That is, each age group is a product of its time, a product of his environment, culture, and spiritual influences. Everyone has certainly done their best in this life to realize what their capacity is sufficient for. That's why people of all ages should be valued at this time. To love them and their difference, that is wealth. And to support them if they need support, and to offer this different, bright, loving perception to the extent that they are ready to receive it. So now I want to give my blessing and send love to all age groups in the tasks you are in and in the implementation of your soul plan. You are all dear to me. Thank you for who you are and what you do.